I'm great. So, are these things that you actually found?
Yes, these are items I found metal detecting.
Oh, wow.
It's an addicting hobby, I'll tell you that.
I bet it is. I'm loving it. Jeez.
I've got more of my finds in the next room. There's a group called Dust Detectors that I'm working with, and they do the paranormal investigation, and so I do the metal detecting around the property to find objects that either connect from the history or objects that they can use in their investigation.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
And do you have a YouTube channel, I take it?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Zero Discrimination. It's under Gypsum Jewels.
That's great to see, too.
Thank you.
Zero discrimination.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and I'm definitely showing you on my channel.
Oh, appreciate it. What's
I
your
appreciate
channel?
you.
What's your channel?
It's Eddie and Jen, the vlogs, and then some.
Oh, okay.
We're paranormal enthusiasts, but we have 3 boys with special needs.
Oh.
And so they're learning to be investigators.
That's fantastic. You know, it's funny, I was talking to a lady a while ago. I think her son has autism.
And so does our 2.
And that's what she's trying to get him interested in metal detecting.
Let me have one of your things.
Sure.
And what are these here for?
So those are my metal detectors that I use when I'm out treasure hunting.
Oh,
And
where do you get those at?
so I actually sell them through the Digger's Den. If you look up the Digger's Den, or you can email me on there and I can send you the information.
Ooh, what is this?
So this is our life suck sprays, and what we do is if you can't say it, just spray it. So that's what all the sayings are and what the scents are.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Rated R.
But these are scents?
These are essential oils.
Oh, okay.
And I make these myself. So.
Yeah, we got a lot of history.
There's a lot more, believe me. There's a lot more.
Oh, so far it's so good. Oh, I watched this channel. Hi, I actually watch your channel.
Hope you don't use her.
Now see, Amy, this is gonna make Amy mad.
Oh, yeah.
And she's here. She's in Floresville. What? Yeah, she's in Floresville. We're meeting with her tomorrow.
Yes.
When you give her a big old hug.
Oh, she's gonna see this video.
Hey, Amy, you missed me.
A paranormal podcast. So I take it you're on YouTube.
Oh yeah. For Blogs and Biz Paranormal Podcast. Here, I'll give you as I say, I'll give you a sticker and stickers here.
I want my viewers to see this also, and I hope that they come by and check out the channel.
Well, there's you're more than welcome to take one of the About Us things.
Sure.
Right there. And what is your channel?
Our channel, as a matter of fact, I'll show you instead of tell you.
Also new this morning, police in Kirby say a house was destroyed in a fire that started in the garage. It happened after 1:30 this morning on Eclipse Street. That is near Ackerman Road on the northeast side. 2 people and their cat got out safely as the fire spread to the rest of the house. Unfortunately, most of the home was destroyed. No injuries were reported.
Now, what we've learned so far is that the fire was caused, or actually started in the garage, and it was caused from a remote control car being overcharged inside the garage, and that's what started the fire.
Honor the thousands of young men and women buried here and elsewhere who put themselves in harm's way so that others might live in freedom. As we gather, it's dawn in America, Memorial Day weekend, first days of summer. Soon the screen doors will slam. Parks are going to sound with the crack of a baseball bat. Children's voices will rise in the summer breeze, pungent with the scent of barbecue smoke. And the rites of summer are marked by American traditions. As morning comes to Indianapolis, the smells of coffee and gasoline will mingle in the heat, rising off that sun-baked raceway. And further west, there's going to be another race, as the blast of a ship's whistle sends the riverboats Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer steaming down the Mississippi off the docks of St. Louis. Memorial Day weekend.
In America's cities and towns today, flags will be placed on graves in cemeteries. Public officials will speak of the sacrifice and the valor of those whose memory we honor. In 1863, when he dedicated a small cemetery in Pennsylvania marking a terrible collision between the armies of North and South, Abraham Lincoln noted the swift obscurity of such speeches. But we know now that Lincoln was wrong about that particular occasion. His remarks commemorating those who gave their last full measure of devotion were long remembered. But since that moment at Gettysburg, few other such addresses have become part of our national heritage. Not because of the inadequacy of the speakers, but because of the inadequacy of words. I have no illusions about what little I can add now to the silent testimony of those who gave their lives willingly for their country. Words are even more feeble on this Memorial Day, for the sight before us is that of a strong and good nation that stands in silence and remembers those who were loved and who, in return, loved their countrymen enough to die for them.
Well, I don't know how to say this. Not exactly the video that I even know how to do. Me neither. But, you know, Mafia he was a lot of things to a lot of people. To us, he was family. He was brother. He just had, I don't know, he had so much life in him. And I always told him, I said, for an old man, you got too much fucking energy. And it's true. It's really fucking true. It's not going to be the same at all without him.
Ghost Mafia, aka David Swan. Over the years, we've had a lot of great times, a lot of hard times, and everything else. You've been through a lot in your life. You've always loved your wife, you've always loved your children, and you've always meant so much to so many different people. I just want to tell you, a very young life cut short. And I would just like to say, may you rest in peace.
Hey, Bob from Gills here. I'm deeply saddened to hear about Dave, aka Ghost Mafia's passing. He's going to be greatly missed by a lot of people, including myself. My deepest condolences go to Heather, his wife, and all of his family, his friends, and anyone that he's interacted with on YouTube or anywhere else for that matter. He was a good man, and he touched the hearts of a great many people. He was the type of person that would actually reach out and give you anything if you needed it. And sometimes he would give you stuff even if you didn't need it. He was a good man, and he will be sorely missed, but he will never be forgotten.
It's so hard to imagine that you are no longer here with us. I'll always remember you as a friend. You made me feel so smart and valid when I talk about things from those hills and those mountains. You brought so many laughs to all of us and a lot of good entertainment too throughout the years. I'm happy I met you online. My heart hurts so much for your family, Heather, the children, and the grandbabies right now. All of you have been nothing but kind to me since I've known you, concerned and looking out for me. I'll never forget the time I got to create something for you at your request to put a certain one of your favorite objects in. It was the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead, and I made it look like a book just for you because it brought me such great joy to know that you and your family would have something from my hands to yours. It did my heart good. You've been a good friend, and I just want to say you'll never be forgotten, and I hope so much that I'll meet you on the other side and that you're not in pain anymore, you're not suffering, and I hope that you're watching over all of us. I'm so sorry to hear that you've gone so fast, but you will never be forgotten, my dear friend. Thank you for being in our lives and in mine. It was a pleasure to get to know you. Fly on.
We're going to use the Dead Wave app and see who comes through here. Oh. So you want us to leave? Yes. We're not here to disrespect you. We're here out of love and light. And I have my 3 boys here, they're special needs.
Hi.
What is your name?
Peace.
Peace. You're at peace? We just want to let you know that we're coming back to doing this again. Are you cool with that? I'm gonna put it on reverb. With the car. We are next to it. It's actually a truck. Who's here with us? That's my wife Jen. These are my 3 boys with special needs. And you are? What's your name?
Can you tell me how many spirits are with us?
Did they say 6?
It's the people. This is a gorgeous cemetery that's very well kept. Do you like it?
Yes. His spirit.
This have
It's not like a sense.
Sacrament.
Do you know that you're not alive? Of course.
Do you have an age?
Does anybody here like to talk to me? I'm here out of love and respect. My name is Ed. This ground is dry. People across looking, wondering what am I doing.
You smoke crack, don't you? He's getting drunk, man, doing some whippets.
Look at this dead tree. Well, it's in the right spot. Anybody like to talk to me? Go? I don't know if you said go or no. Well, if you said no, then obviously you want to talk. I just want to be friendly. I come out of respect and love. I mean no disrespect to you. What was the question?
Who's the victim?
I want Jim to come through. Jim, are you around? Yeah. Now that one sounds like Jim.
Sorry for you.
Sorry.
Are you sorry? What are you sorry for?
Check this out. If you can't see it, what we're looking at, and this is up above at the tree. I'm gonna turn this light off. Oh, it said turn off, not turn down. Fine, turn down. That's where it's at.
There's nothing here but a tree.
But a tree. But, you know, then again, the tree could be giving off energy. Well, they give off oxygen. And just to give you a heads up, we don't really have any buried wires or anything under our ground, especially not over here. So it's just really weird that we're getting readings over here. But we do have wire above ground, which is right over here. We have this wire
That's an active
above
wire.
ground. That's active, as you can see.
But as soon as you get away from it,
And that's the only wire we have ground-wise. Crazy.
so weird. Maybe it's metal?
Or it could be the spirit of a basketball player.
Do you have a name?
Did you say ghost dog?
Can you tell me how many spirits are in our backyard, please?
How many of you here are here? You can talk to me. We're not gonna hurt you. Do you mean 19 spirits? Are you singing a song by Steely Dan?
Were you murdered out here? Or were you buried here?
Good question. Are you buried here in this yard?
for a long time.
Let me ask you a question. Is there a lot of people buried in this land?
Is it Mayan? Are there Mayans buried here? We're not going to hurt you, and we really don't want you to try to hurt us. Please forgive me for the wind blowing if you hear the wind. You can talk through this little box that we have. He's thinking. Who's thinking?
Are you needing help?
few moments ago, I placed a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. And as I stepped back and stood during the moment of silence that followed, I said a small prayer. And it occurred to me that each of my predecessors has had a similar moment, and I wondered if our prayers weren't very much the same, if not identical. We celebrate Veterans Day on the anniversary of the armistice that ended World War I, the armistice that began on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. And I wonder, in fact, if all Americans' prayers aren't the same as those I mentioned a moment ago. The timing of this holiday is quite deliberate in terms of historical fact. But somehow it always seems quite fitting to me that this day comes deep in autumn, when the colors are muted and the days seem to invite contemplation. We're gathered at the National Cemetery, which provides a final resting place for the heroes who have defended our country since the Civil War. This amphitheater, this place for speeches, is more central to the cemetery than at first might seem apparent. For all we can ever do for our heroes is remember them and remember what they did, and memories are transmitted through words. Some time back, I received, in the name of our country, the bodies of 4 Marines who had died while on active duty. I said then that there is a special sadness that accompanies the death of a serviceman, for we're never quite good enough to them. Not really, we can't be, because what they gave us is beyond our powers to repay. And so when a serviceman dies, it's a tear in the fabric, a break in the whole, and all we can do is remember. It is, in a way, an odd thing to honor those who died in defense of our country, in defense of us, in wars far away. The imagination plays a trick. We see these soldiers in our mind as old and wise. We see them as something like the founding fathers, grave and gray-haired. But most of them were boys when they died, and they gave up 2 lives, the one they were living and the one they would have lived.
The EMF sweep. As you can see, there was recently a burial. And then one that's still kind of new.
Hi, my name is Jen. This is my daughter, Des. We mean you no harm will come in peace. Can we get a name, please? Is there anybody here with us? Can you tell me how many spirits are here with us? Can you light up this box I have right here on this thing? And tell me you're here? Is there a message you want to give out? Didn't you say man? Tell me what you said, man.
Is there anybody here that'd like to talk to us besides the dog? What is your name? Do you mind us being here? Let's go down this way, fellas. We mean no disrespect. Huh?
The files back in the
My name is Ed. These are my boys. They're special needs. Would you like to say something to them? We're going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you for your time. God bless you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this cat. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it through the end of this video, we really do appreciate it. And we also appreciate you for subscribing. So please make sure you hit that little red button there. It doesn't cost nothing, it's free. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for future videos. We keep this one pink as our salute to breast cancer awareness. And I also want to give a shout out to David Himbry and Jason Finch. Thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate you. I also want to give a shout out to Conversations with the Curious. Thank you, Amy, Cody, and Lainey. And we hope that everything comes out all right for you all. We also want to give a shout out to you. We really do appreciate you for being here, and hopefully 2025 will be a better year than last year. So until next time,